We are on our way to Belize. It is 6:30 in the morning. We've got a layover in Houston and then 2.5 hours to Belize City. I wore my Albuquerque sweatshirt so that if I get lost, they know where to send me. Do we make it?
We're on the ground in Belize. We gotta pay this. What are we doing?
We're standing in line at Belize Immigration.
Made it.
We are on Caye Caulker, and it only took us 2 planes, a water taxi, and a regular taxi.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to eat
I'm so hungry.
all the red snapper in the Caribbean Ocean. It's 6:17. We're going to the Split to see what's going on for New Year's.
Something.
Everybody's really nice.
It's great.
Of the goods. Cheers.
Happy New Year's.
Yo te aseguro que yo no son puros cuentos de por ahí. They say she low down.
Like a better distance in which to watch these fireworks go off.
Morning.
How's it going, T?
Excellent. It slept so good. Go eat some breakfast and then we're gonna go snorkeling.
And maybe swim with sharks?
That's what they say. I hope so.
Swim with nurse sharks, which I think is an important distinction to make. What are we discovering about getting food on Caye Caulker?
Delicious, but it is not a quick process.
It's gonna go slow.
So if you like sitting in a restaurant, which I kind of like this, it's not.
I'm not a big fan of sitting in restaurants, but I am a big fan of eating food. So,
Hashtag not all sharks.
all right,
What did we discover today?
we found the best place to eat so far that we've been to, and it's called Ice and Beans.
Made it.
After a tasty breakfast sandwich at Ice and Beans, we moseyed on over to Caveman Snorkeling Tours, where we signed up for a half-day snorkeling tour at Shark Ray Alley. We cannot recommend it enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. $35. It's the 3rd. It's our last day on the island. We don't have anything major planned. We thought about going to San Pedro. We have bikes. We wanted to kind of explore the island. We're gonna read. We're gonna enjoy our last day on the island. We're gonna eat some leftovers because we got way too much food for dinner last night. Yeah, go slow, hang out. It's beautiful. The people are incredibly nice. They keep it super clean. It's super accessible. Everybody treats you well and is wonderful, and everybody is here to just hang out and have a good time. So I would absolutely recommend it if your sort of ideal vacation is hanging out on a beautiful tropical island, reading a book, and going to happy hour. I think it's a really good place to go. Tomorrow we go pick up a car and drive to Guatemala. So it'll be our first Central American border crossing. We're happy to be here. We've both had a lot of sun. We both had a lot of good seafood. It's beautiful, and it's like this every morning when I wake up and walk outside. Teague has not had a single bug bite. I am covered with bug bites, but that's just my lot in life. It's just every morning is like this. It's 6:30 a.m. here on Caye Caulker. We're boarding a ferry back to the mainland at 7:30. It's been incredible. Onward to Guatemala. Where are we going, Teague?
We are driving to Guatemala and driving to Belize. And so we picked up our rental car, Crystal Auto Rental. Fantastic, super nice ladies.
The best.
Easy process. We're going to see what driving in Belize is like.
Much like the rest of the country of Belize, driving is very accessible. We felt very safe, and with the exception of a few intense road speed bumps, we didn't have any accidents or any issues navigating the country by car. Our way to, well, I guess technically we're going to San Ignacio first. Have a good one. And then we're headed to the border to try and get across to Guatemala so we can go see Tikal. We have a sunrise tour booked there, so we're thinking it's going to take us 2 hours to get to the border. I've budgeted about 2 hours to try to cross the border. I don't know, that could be way too much. It could be not enough. We'll see.
All right, we are out for the sunrise tour to Cahal.
Sunrise tour. These are bird friends. They want to tell you all about Tikal. Or they want me to stop talking. We had booked both the sunrise tour and the sunset tour through Hotel Jungle Lodge, and we were able to go back to the hotel for lunch and a short nap in the middle of the day. All in all, we spent probably 12 hours in the park, and we highly recommend doing it this way, as it gives you plenty of time to wander and explore everything that the park has to offer. Curiosities, wildlife, and temples galore. We definitely recommend it.
Just as scared of the ants as I am of the crocodiles. That's it. Definitely been in places where we've had mosquito issues before, but man, this is crazy.
Just follow my lead, guys, and know that if you're one of those people who is extra tasty to mosquitoes, wear lots and lots of bug spray while you're visiting, and remember, they will try to bite you, even if you have on pants. Just a quick note here, I did end up getting very, very sick on our way to Flores, and I will spare you any more of the footage. Well, we already made it back over the Guatemalan border and we're back in Belize, waiting for Teague, who has to drive our car across the border. I had to walk. Honestly, it was pretty nice. We did it.
We did it.
Back across the border.
Back across the border, back in Belize. That was really easy and cheaper.
Where are we going, Teague?
We're going to Cahal Pech. Cahal Pech, which literally means hill of the tick. Because there were ticks here when there were Mennonite farmers clearing it many years ago and discovered a ruin. And so this is a pre-classical Mayan site. And it's supposed to be pretty cool. So I'm excited to see it. I mean, I would just think if I'm wandering around in Guatemala or Belize and there's like an extra tall hill, that's probably a Mayan temple. It's just too tall and pointed.
Today's the day. We're leaving Cahal Pech Resort, which has been absolutely wonderful. That's been our view all morning. Today's the last day of the trip, so we're gonna drive 2 hours to the international airport from San Ignacio now, drop off our rental car at Crystal Auto, and then board our flight to Houston. We spent 9 days on the road. We've been sick for some of it, but you have to be sick. I guess be sick somewhere beautiful. Like that.